Oh, yeah, here we go. It's a Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning. It's the morning disaster. Ba, 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 ba. How you doing, everybody? How are you? What's up, Steve Areno?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Got a bunch of people in the chat room saying hi to us.
It's good morning.
Morning, morning, Bubba Panda. Morning, Holly. Well, hello, motherfucker, Irene. Well, hey, Vote. Good morning, y'all. Happy Hump Day. Yeah, happy Humpers.
Don't. What's up, Down?
Colin says, "What's up, Steve? I dropped a home run on you, buddy."
Oh, shove it up your butt.
Colin went yard, huh?
Yeah, he did.
What's up, Colin? Oh, I'll tell you, he went yard on me too. He was hitting bombs off me, and I went and I go and he wasn't hitting bombs off anybody else. I'm like, what the hell? And I traded him Reese Hoskins.
Yeah, I know you did.
Who you know hits bombs.
Yeah.
Has he gotten one with him yet?
Yes, he did. That's who hit one off me.
Yeah, because Reese Hoskins does. Reese Hoskins will hit about 20 some odd bombs.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
That's who I traded him. I traded him Reese Hoskins for a Rosarena. Because I needed a left fielder who had a little bit of, motion, a little bit of speed,
Yeah.
So that's who went yard for him. Way to go, Colin. Good morning, Corey. So what else has happened in your life?
Nothing.
Yeah?
My life is very uneventful.
Oh, he says he hit one on Brady with Hoskins. That's awesome.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Nice.
You just think he's a home run machine now.
Yeah, well, what can I say? You got to watch these kids. They get better. They pick it up so fast. Anybody young like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Us old guys, it takes us a while to pick stuff up. So,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A long while.
That's why that's why you don't hear me, I only brag about being good against, people like you.
Well, thank you.
You're up in age, so you're not going to pick up things quickly. Brady and Colin, they pick it up like that. By the way, Bubba says Cubs kicked ass yesterday. The Cubs were losing 7-0. I know I started watching this game. They were losing 7-0. I went, oh, fuck it. So I went over and watched the basketball game. And then I turned back to the Cub games, and all of a sudden they were winning 9-8, 9-7. And I was like, what the fuck? And then it was 9-8. And then the next thing you know, it was like 12-8. So the Cubs ended up, they were losing by 7 runs. Okay. Then they came back, took the lead, and then they ended up, what was the final score? I think it was like 14-9,
I think.
Yeah, 13-8 or 14-9 or whatever it was. But I know that my Cubs ended up winning that game. It was a lot of fun. It was just nice.
Sounds like a very high-scoring game.
Yeah, I mean they were losing. They were losing 7-0 early, and they ended up winning 14-9. Pretty impressive. By the way, for those who went to sleep, the Los Angeles Lakers came back and won that game they were playing.
Oh.
So I know a lot of you guys, if you're watching basketball, it got really late, and you were probably going to bed. And the Lakers were losing.
Yeah.
They came back and tied it, went into overtime, and won that game. So,
holy smoly.
Playing game winners last night were the Atlanta Hawks beat the Miami Heat, and it wasn't even close. I mean, I think at one time Miami got within 10. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And then the Lakers beat the Timberwolves. So Lakers go into 7th seed and Atlanta goes into the 7th seed. So those playing games continue tonight. And the Bulls play tonight.
The Bulls
Against Toronto. So if you're a Bulls fan, You know.
Oh, I'm a man.
Karen says,
Morning.
what do you have to say to her?
Morning, Karen.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Who do you have someone to call and wish morning to? Do you have someone that you're trying to call? And
Oh, of course I do. I always do.
did you call someone today and wish them happy?
I don't call them.
Text them
I
or
send them text messages. Good morning. Kissy face.
who are you texting today?
My friend Lori.
Oh, Lori. I don't know Lori, but I love Lori already.
Yes, she is a subscriber. I asked her last night.
Oh, wonderful. No, I love the fact that she's a subscriber. That makes me happy. No,
I said, did you subscribe to the show? She said, yeah. I said, you didn't have to do that. I can get it to you for free.
It was very nice. It was very nice of her. So tell her thank you. It was very kind. I like her already. Yeah. Karen says she saw the Cubs at a monster. Yeah, they had a monster comeback. They were losing 7-0. They came back and won 14-9. And they got this guy in right field. This guy who came up last year, and he was tagging it last year. And for some reason, he didn't break with the club this year. And he came up last night and hit a grand slam. He's a right fielder. His name is Velasquez.
Huh.
He's this gigantic, he's a gigantic man. Nelson Velasquez is his name. And he hit some homers last year late in the season. Well, he crushed one last night. He's one of those guys. When this guy swings and connects, you know it's gone. So it was good to see last night.
I hit one out of Fenway Park, over the monster, out onto the boulevard. It even said it in the game. I did.
Wow. And you still lost by how many?
I didn't lose.
The 14-year-old, the 12-year-old beat you?
No, he's never beat me. I kicked his butt.
Oh.
He might have hit a homer against me, but it only counts since the end.
I can't wait until Colin starts beating you because I'll be merciless in my.
He ain't never gonna beat me. I'm too good. I'm just too good.
Cindy says, "Good morning." Good morning, Cindy. Cindy Bendy.
Cindy Bendy.
Yeah, there you go. Well, Steve is very cheerful today. You're very cheerful.
You're very cheerful.
Yes,
I haven't had too much to be down about, really.
You seem like you're in a really good mood.
Well, the weather is just wonderful.
I haven't been outside.
Dude, it's going to be 80 degrees today and sunny.
See, I wish I could work. I don't want.
Hey, don't push it. Yeah.
I wish I could work out.
I can see the neighbors are going to need to mow his yard, which means the grass is. The smell of fresh cut grass in the morning.
My brother needs to cut my grass, or I need somebody. Here's the deal. I actually have a riding lawnmower.
Yeah.
And that my brother uses to cut my grass. Somebody needs to come cut my grass.
If it was really nice, he'd just mow the neighbors too, and then it'd be all done.
I need to lose enough weight to where I can do it myself. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it won't be much longer.
Yeah,
it won't be much longer.
I hope so, because it would be nice to,
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Oh well. Trying to, it would be nice. So what's the deal with your foot? Are they going to go in and cut out the infection?
I don't go to the doctor until May the 5th.
Oh, okay. So Cinco de Mayo.
It seems to be healing though.
Oh, did they give you new antibiotics or anything? Or
no, I just quit putting bandages on it.
Good.
Let it heal up naturally. Instead of keeping it covered all the time, I just wear a sock now.
Good.
And it's not bleeding or anything. It's just scab it over.
Yeah, well, that's what scabs are for.
Yeah, I don't peel it off or nothing. I don't touch it. I just leave it alone. Just let it be. And I have not had a lot of problems with it. I mean, other than the feeling, and I think that's probably from the surgery. You
Yeah.
know, when they cut on things to make them feel weird, it always feels like I've got. It feels like let's see. I remember I used to wear those elastic ankle braces in football.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. It feels like there's something. My foot always feels like that. It always feels tight like that.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like it's swollen, about ready to pop out of my skin. But then I can grab a hold of the skin and pull it back. So
Well, look at that. Look at that. That's our good old Steve. You can grab a hold of the skin and you could pull it back.
I'm on my foot.
Well,
I'm not sure about in my fupa area, but
okay. Oh boy.
yes,
Well,
allergy season is coming up, Amanda. Allergy season is coming up.
yeah,
Be
allergy
prepared.
season is interesting because even I take I even take a Zyrtec.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I have,
Right.
yeah, to get that, so where I'm not sneezing all the time, or to where I'm not stuffy, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I totally get it. Yeah.
So what's going to happen when your foot finally heals? Are you when your finally heals? Are you going to ever step on anything or cut it again, or what's your?
Oh, I don't plan on it. I don't plan on it. No, see, the whole situation, how osteoarthritis, my foot needs to be operated on
Yeah.
because I'm always going to have this problem. Well, number one, because I'm fat
And diabetic.
and diabetic.
Yeah.
And number two is, for some reason, I don't know, my body's all fucked up and now I'm paying for it in my old age.
Yeah.
My left foot bone, the bone itself, curves. It's like a C and not straight like it's supposed to be. So they need to go in and somehow break the foot and pin it straight. And I don't think at my age, I don't think it's worth all that trouble.
Can't you get some kind of shoe implant or something that?
Yeah, I could get that. Yeah.
Why not do that? That seems a little easier than going in.
Yeah. Well, I've got one, but I don't because of the thing on my foot. I don't wear it because it rubs right on it. But I had what they call an FAO thing, which comes all the way up my fucking leg. It makes me look like I got a big long dick hanging down a stiff leg.
Well, why not? But I mean, I'm just saying, why not use whatever that device is?
Well, I will. Yeah, once the heel is fully healed, and I'm not rubbing the area open. That's why I quit wearing it. I've got those things. And I don't think that's exactly what I know exactly what I need, but when I go to the doctor and I tell them, I said, you don't even know what you're talking about. Yes, I do. Because I had them when I was a younger child. There's just an insert that goes, I had to wear work boots. I couldn't wear them to play football, and they're just pieces that go in your shoe that one side of my foot is built up more. So it makes, so my ankle doesn't lay like this, makes it stand up like this. My problem is does this, and I walk on the outside of my foot. I needed to do this.
Well,
it'd be more stable. That's why I always had to wear high top tennis shoes.
What's in your hand, by the way?
A lighter. Oh. The power's been flickering.
Why do you have a lighter in your?
The power's been flickering. I want to make sure that I have a candle ready.
Really? That's why you're holding a can. That's why you're holding a lighter.
Yeah. Hey, I'll put it down now. Now I don't have anything in my hand.
What is the lighter? What's the lighter? Where's the pipe?
I don't have a pipe. I don't smoke marijuana.
Let me let some of our listeners comment what you're saying.
What? No. It's not bullshit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You see all the people saying bullshit when you say you're not smoking weed.
I'm not. You see smoke? No.
I'm sure you were smoking weed, or you have. We'll just wait. I'll wait for your mic to go off. By the way, you were very high last night. Yeah, Bubba said. Pat
What?
said Steve was very high last night. He was.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He was so high last night during his smoke signal show. Oh my God. He was so high. And he just kept smoking. Corey says, last night's show determined Steve is full of shit. Yeah. I mean, I don't, Corey and Bubba, hats off. Hats off to you guys. Bubba just kept going, and
I know.
That's what you got to do, though. When you have a co-host who is as high as Steve was, you just got to keep going, because you're not gonna match that highness. You know what I mean? Poor Corey. I mean, Corey's got to, there's not enough edibles in the world for Corey to catch up.
I couldn't even tell you what we talked about.
Yeah, because you were so. That's what I mean. You were so high. Corey says, "Just power through it." Bubba says, "I try." Yeah, I'm telling you, Steve. And this is just. And I was only on for the first part of it, like the first part, the opening part. Oh my God. Yeah, you are something else.
I know it has something to do with school. I'm what are people talking about?
You are something else, I'll tell you what. Good old Steve Areno. Good old Steve Areno. Last night's show determines this is a lie. So what's going on in the world? Is anything going on in the world? Anything happening?
I don't.
I don't pay attention to the news. Is there anything?
There is something going on with Russia and China, but I don't pay much attention to it. I don't really get into that kind of stuff. I'm more interested.
I did see that there are rumors that the United States and England both have special forces on the ground in Ukraine, helping the Ukrainians beat the Russians in that war. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. By the way, I also see, and I never ever talk about this, but I also see inflation rose just 0.1% in March, which is way less than what,
Right.
estimated. Way less. For the consumer price index to rise just 0.1% against against what people estimated was going to rise is actually pretty good for us. So inflation is not. Now don't ask anyone who any of these so-called experts. especially the conservative kind, because or it would be. It depends on who's in office. So the president right now is a liberal who's in office. So of course the conservatives were estimating we were going to have this giant jump in inflation. It didn't happen. You know what I mean? Just like it just depends on whoever's the president.
Right.
The other side always says the inflation is going to be worse than what it is, but this time it's we have a liberal president, and the conservatives are the ones saying, "Oh my God, the inflation's number is going to be insane," and it's not. It's 0.1%.
That's not very much.
Yeah. By the way, Karen says from now on we should address Steve as Your Highness.
My Highness?
Yeah, Your Highness.
Oh, my Highness.
He's always so high. And by the way, Karen says, now that it's spring, I'm sorry, Amanda says, now that it's spring, Steve can go out and start creeping on high school girls. Well,
no.
I hope that there's I hope that there's no creeping on high school girls going on.
I have to go to the junior high because the high school parking lots usually got cameras, especially in Williamsville.
Well, the junior high is way too young.
I have to go, if I get into the junior high, which is where I got kicked out of last year when I was just sitting there eating chicken.
Yeah.
I could go down to the park.
So wait, is the high school? I guess the high school is in Williamsville, isn't it?
Oh, it's a huge, beautiful high school. Yeah,
that's where the kids from Sherman and Williamsville and all that whole area go.
Oh, right? Fuck yeah, yeah. They even have paved parking lot.
I'll be damned.
Not just rock.
I'll be damned, Steve.
But they have cameras on the poles, though, so you can't just drive through there and park. You gotta have permit and everything else. So I just go down to the junior high and sit across the street
and eat your chicken.
Yeah, I eat chicken, and that's.
Where do you get your chicken from?
From Casey's. Casey's has pretty good chicken. I get chicken strips or chicken wings. Yeah.
And then you eat the chicken wings.
I just sit there and eat and watch the kids. The crossing guard asked me if I had any business at the school. I had kids there.
No, just like watching the kids.
Yeah, I just enjoy watching the kids on a beautiful spring day.
Yeah, that's what I don't know why you love that, but
makes me think of my youth again.
So you see those kids, and it makes you think of when you were their age.
Yeah, yeah. I used to be able to run and climb, and
look at that. You think back to those days when you could climb, huh?
Oh yeah. You get on a swing, and
that's what gets you going, huh?
It's a thrill. I just remember when I was a kid, I used to play Planet of the Apes.
You played Planet of the Apes? Were you an ape or a human?
I was an ape. I was
a human when we played that.
Oh yeah, I was an ape.
You know what we used to play? You know what we used to play when I was a kid? We played Star Trek.
Oh, really? I never played Star Trek.
Oh, yeah, we played. And guess who I was?
Captain Kirk?
I was Captain Kirk, yeah. I was Captain Kirk, and let's see. My friend Mike Kokenauer was Spock. And my friend Jeff Burns was Sulu. And there was somebody else. And somebody else was Dr. McCoy, and I can't remember who it was, but we would beam down. This would be like in third grade recess. Okay. And we would beam down to a planet, and we would walk around the planet, and Mike would say, well, and he'd look at something and he'd go, well, Captain, this is, and he would ramble off some huge thing. Because we were in third grade. We didn't understand shit in third grade. Yeah. Mike Kokenauer was pretty smart. He would say, well, Captain, it looks like, and he would just say all this stuff that sounded really good for a third grader. And then I would go, that sounds great, Spock. And then And everyone would agree with me. They'd go, yes, it's a brilliant, Captain Kirk. Thank you. But I would say nothing. Mike Kokenauer would say it all. And then we would end up getting in fights with whoever the hell was on the planet. We would end up getting in a fight with them. Sydney says, "Who was Uhura?" Nobody. We didn't have an Uhura. We didn't want to bring women down on the missions with us. We beamed down to the planet, and then we would do those. We would do those kind of kicks that, like, where you leave both feet, and you kick someone.
Yeah.
And then you land. You land on your side.
Yeah.
So we would go out. We would go out in the. We would stand there. Everybody would be like, stand up, stand still. And then we'd all go. And that would be us beaming down to the planet. Okay. Yeah. And then we would walk around, and Mike Kokenauer would say, "Captain, it looks like," and he would say whatever. And I'd go, "Absolutely, Spock." And then we'd walk around, and then we'd find, I don't know if we'd find people who'd want to play or whatever, and they would be the aliens, and then we'd kick them. We'd leave our feet and kick people, and we'd land, and then we'd get up and walk around some more and say, "We've got to beam out of here." And then we'd all go, we shake, and we'd beam out. I just remember that was third grade.
Yeah.
So that was what we played.
And we always played because in the playground at school we had this, I don't know what to call it, jungle gym that looks like a cage.
Yeah.
Type of deal. So I would have to like run around like an ape and gather up all the girls and put them in a cage.
So you were one of the apes.
Yeah.
That would run around and imprison the girls. Yeah. Oh my God.
Then we played Mission Impossible when my buddy David would have all his guns and he'd be going, he'd be running and he'd be
and when we shot our ray guns when we played Star Trek, it was you'd have to mouth the guns. Yeah, so this is third grade. This is third grade Idol playing heavy duty Star Trek. Which, by the way, it was because Star Trek was on Channel 30 when I was growing up. You'd get home from school and you'd put it on Channel 30 and Star Trek would be on. And it would be there'd be Speed Racer and Star Trek. There was it was Iron Man. It was Speed Racer and Iron Man and Star Trek. No, not Iron Man. It was what the fuck was his name? He was a Japanese dude. He was a Japanese guy. What the fuck was his name?
Oh.
He was a Japanese guy that somehow I can't remember. It wasn't Iron Man. It was something. But what it was is they took this old. At the time, I didn't know, but they took an old show from Japan and then they voiced over it. They had American actors voice over it, and they had somehow converted it into an American show. But it was Johnny Sacco. So there was Johnny Sacco, and then there was what the fuck? What the hell was the name of the show? And it wasn't. It was something like an Iron Man. But I can't remember the name of the show. So Johnny Sacco and his flying robot. Johnny Sacco and his flying robot. Here we go. An Ultraman. Ultraman was the other one.
Oh.
So I'm going to show you a little bit of. This is Johnny Sacco and his flying robot. And I'll play this for you, Stephen. You tell me if you've ever seen it before. All right. Because I doubt you have. This is the show Johnny Sacco and his flying robot. This was something that was on TV every day when I'd come home from school. All right. Look at that flying robot. Johnny Sacco and his flying robot.
Ruben.
I don't know what the robot was doing. It looked almost Egyptian. Yeah, look at the robot.
Ooh.
And then he's firing from his fingers. And then he fires stuff in his eyes. Look at that. He fired flames.
Wow.
But Johnny Sacco. Johnny Sacco was his little kid. Yeah, huh?
I don't remember that show, but I think I had that toy though. Did it have little things that shoot out its fingers?
No, they had a toy. I don't
Yeah.
Like I said, it was an old Japanese show that they somehow turned into, and they somehow turned it into an American show.
Huh.
So I don't know what the show was originally called, but let's see. Now I'm going to look for Ultraman. Yeah, and that's what they an Ultraman was. Right, I'm going to show you this Ultraman. Right, here's a little bit of Ultraman.
Oh.
Oh no, that looks like aliens, Steve. So one of these guys in the orange, I don't know if they turn into Ultraman or if they somehow signal him, but Ultraman ends up fighting this thing. Which, I mean, that's the worst special effect ever, you know. But then Ultraman will end up fighting him. And this is pretty much every episode. So that's just a balloon. Oh my God, it's a monster. Oh my God. Who's going to fight that monster? Oh my God, they're going to have to get away. Oh my God. Oh! Oh! He turns into Ultraman. Get him, Ultraman. Yes. You get him, Ultraman. Well, this was a TV show when I was a kid.
Ooh, move, my thing.
stadium. I'm dizzy as shit.
Oh,
I mean, does this show look stupid now? I mean, good Lord. What the fuck? Oh no! It's blow the fuck out the building! Oh no! Oh no! So what they did is they took this show, right? They took this old Japanese show and they put American language over it, and they had, you know what I mean?
yeah.
They would write stuff and put it over it to where they could turn into an American show, and they ran it every day right after school. That's what I'd watch when I'd get home from grade school. There would be Johnny Sacco, which is the original one I showed you, and Ultraman, Speed Racer. There'd be Speed Racer, and then there would be Star Trek. So you'd watch that right when you get home. This is the stuff that would be on TV on Channel 30 in St. Louis. So I grew up in Gillespie, so we watched St. Louis TV.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we could watch Springfield TV. We could get Channel 20. But there was nothing good on Springfield TV. There was just Dodd Hookwood giving the news. Who gave a shit about that? You know. But Speed Racer was great. Speed Racer was always he was always, you know, fighting the mammoth car.
Oh, yeah. Go Speed Racer.
Yeah, he was always in races, and he had a girlfriend named Trixie. And there was Inspector Detector. And of course, Speed's brother, Racer X. That every episode they reminded you, Racer X is actually Speed's brother, Rex Racer. But Speed doesn't know who his brother is. Speed doesn't know that it's his brother. But it was, you know. But when I was a kid, this stuff was great. When I was like in, you know, second and third grade, holy shit, it was the greatest thing I'd ever seen.
Right, yeah.
But whenever I go to watch it now, it's like, oh, Jesus, it's kind of, you know. You feel like an idiot for watching.
Yeah.
It,
you think actually, I thought this was actually cool.
Yeah. But I mean, I love Star Trek, and I love Speed Racer, and I loved, you know, I just love this stuff. It was so great. Yeah.
See, I didn't get to watch TV after school. I had to do my homework. And then usually after I did my homework, I went outside.
Well, you see, here's the deal. My father, he took off, so he was never around. So my mother worked.
Oh.
So because she worked, all right. Uh-oh, Steve, you know what I'm going to show you? Because she worked, she was never home.
Right.
Oh, here we go, buddy. This is the greatest show of all time. I could see Fat Steve driving this car.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes
Speed Racer, he's a demon on wheels.
He's a demon and he's gonna be chasing after someone. He's gaining on you, so you better look alive. He's busy revving up the
Power from my side.
And when the odds are against
Go.
Look at Speed. Speed's winning the race. Oh, there goes Duggery.
Oh.
Oh, look at it.
Ooh.
Duggery lives. Duggery always wrecked, but he lives.
He's up and flying as he guns a car around the track. He's jamming down the pedal like he's never coming back. Adventure's waiting just ahead. Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer.
Go.
Let's see Speed's. Oh, this is the Mammoth car. Steve, this is the Mammoth car.
Oh.
God. This is going to be great. Look at the tire. Oh, my God.
At the starting point of the No Limit World Race,
Yeah.
Speed Race,
Oh,
driver for the Go Team, guns the engine of his car, the fabulous
Go
Mach
Speed.
5.
Oh, yeah. Look.
Okay, Speed. The brakes and wheel systems are all working perfectly. We're all set. Out of the way, Sparky.
Oh, good old Sparky.
Wait, Speed, wait for me! Sorry, I'm late. You know you won't.
Now, why was his girlfriend riding with him in races? It just,
I don't know.
I never understood why she would somehow, why his girlfriend would get in the car.
win if you don't have me as your assistant.
And
Oh.
here comes Speed's kid brother Spritle with Chim Chim.
Oh,
Come in, Chim Chim.
and why would,
Spritle,
Oh,
there's no room for you and Chim Chim in the Mach 5. I built that car to hold only 2 people, see?
Hey, Trixie. I know every part of the car. After all, I'm the mechanic, so let me ride in the race with Speed.
no, I know every part of the car just as well as you do.
I'm able to change tires fast and make all the repairs. Those jobs are much too tough for a girl.
Is that so? Listen, Sparky, I can do everything in the Mach 5 that you can do.
But this is the most important race
She
we've
can
ever
blow
been
speed.
in. Let me ride.
No, I'm going to be the assistant.
But this race will be tough for a girl.
I can be tough if I have to.
Get out.
No.
I'm riding.
Oh, put me down.
Sparky, cut it out. The other racers are getting into position.
Oh.
This should be some race, because any kind of car can be in it.
That's
Oh,
right.
no,
Cars are
Speed.
everywhere in the world.
oh,
Kinds of
no.
drivers, too. It's going to be dangerous.
It's going to be a dangerous race. Let that girl sit in the front seat.
Hey, look what's coming.
Oh, look at this car, Steve. Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
It's the mammoth car. How is a car that big going to win a race? Literally. Look at that. That's the car that's going to win the race. Mammoth car. Oh, of course we race. Oh,
That car's
no.
200 yards long. A mammoth car.
Oh, love it. Yeah, so that's when I was a kid.
Oh man.
This was the best show on TV. I loved it. Yeah. Yep. It was a great show. It's a great show. Yep. And Spritle and Chim Chim would always somehow get in that trunk. And Speed would start racing the mammoth car.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be great. Be great times.
Go Steve Racer. Go Steve Racer. Go.
And then the people who were riding in the mammoth car, they would have these big red outfits, you know. They would have big red outfits, and then Speed. I remember Speed somehow got out of his car and somehow got onto the mammoth car. I don't know how he got onto the mammoth car, but yeah, he got on and was racing around in the mammoth car somehow. And then the mammoth car was trying to like knock Steve off or knock Speed off the course, and
Oh no.
oh, it was crazy. I mean, watch this action sequence, Steve. It's gonna be crazy. Ready? This was the action in it. All right. Oh no! Oh, Speed! No! Oh, there goes the mammoth car. Oh no!
Oh.
Huh?
Oh no! Speed!
Oh.
He's gonna have to put out the tree cover.
Oh, gonna cut the
Thank
saw.
God. Yeah, thank God, Speed. Cut
Yeah,
down
thanks.
those trees.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, look at all those little buttons on his steering wheel. Saved him all the time.
I think we'll be safe now. The path we made will be too narrow for them to follow us on.
Oh no, they don't give a shit. Oh, Speed, they're coming to kill us.
God damn!
Oh damn!
They're just knocking him over.
Oh fuck, we're dead. Yeah, so then the man with the car is gonna crush Speed.
I've got to find some way to stop it. I'm going to try to rip those tires off.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, Speed, I wish you luck.
Oh, it has more tires.
Oh God, it has 100 sets of tires. Come on, Speed.
Oh,
I'm not sure that was a good plan.
ooh,
Oh no! Oh no!
oh.
Oh no, Speed!
Oh shit!
Now you're captured. Oh God damn!
Oh no!
Fucking mammoth car. Oh, this is terrible.
Oh shit!
Get the hell out of there, Speed. Oh, thank God you had a.
Oh! Be careful!
God,
Be
you had
careful!
bulletproof glass. Poor Speed. Oh, Speed. Yeah. By the way, I'm pretty sure that Speed Racer was a Japanese show that they turned into an American
I'm
show.
pretty sure it was too.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that it was about something else, and then they switched it into an American show. Oh, crap. Poor Speed and Trixie.
Will he ever get out?
I don't know.
Tune in next week.
After Trixie gives him a good blowjob, we'll see what Speed can do to get out of it. I hope. Oh, my God. Yeah. DA says it was a Japanese show that they dubbed. It was awesome. So I when I was a kid, I loved Speed Racer. Oh my God. And they guess they made it in the 1960s.
Right.
But it was pretty popular. I remember all the kids at school watched it. Everybody loved Speed Racer. But Trixie knew what was up. She knew. She goes, it's important that I ride with Speed. He needs the services that I could provide.
Oh yeah. Oh baby.
So Speed needed only the services that she could take care of. You know what those are, Steve. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Corey says people still love Speed Racer. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's still on TV.
Speed Racer was great. Is it still on TV?
I believe so.
Oh man, I love it. Yeah. And Spritle and Chim Chim would be in the trunk.
I don't know though, because
Well, because that way when Trixie was blowing him, Spritle would say, Chim Chim, get up there and play with his balls. And Chim Chim, he'd come up and, he'd jiggle him. Yeah. It's pretty.
Oh, I love Johnny Quest too.
Oh, Johnny Quest was great, but it wasn't on after school. It was on Saturdays.
Yeah, Hashi.
Yeah. Yeah. They never made a movie of a Johnny Quest. They did make a Speed Racer movie that was the guys from The Matrix made a Speed Racer movie, but it was horrible. Yeah.
Oh, I love Wacky Racers.
Yeah,
too.
Cindy says Wacky Racers. Yeah, that was a Saturday show that was pretty good.
Yeah, those were Saturdays. And I always watched HR Puff and stuff. And
Of course you did.
Sesame Street.
That was a show, right?
I had to watch educational shows. Sesame Street, HR Puff and stuff. And
HR Puff and stuff was not an educational show.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Right.
Captain Kangaroo.
See, I skipped all that bullshit.
Bozo. See, I lived in Central Illinois and I was rich, so I could get St. Louis stations and Chicago stations.
I skipped that and I went straight to Johnny Quest.
Oh yeah,
Speed Racer, Star Trek. Oh my god, Star Trek was the best. I loved.
I never got into Star. Oh, Gilligan's Island. Oh hell yeah, Gilligan's Island.
Brady Bunch, and that was the other thing. There was always on like Channel 11 was Gilligan's Island, Brady Bunch. What the fuck else?
Leave It to Beaver.
That fucking Beaver kid. Yeah, so
Saved by the Bell, Irene. What the hell?
That was years later.
Many years later.
I was a grown up by the time Saved by the Bell came.
Yeah.
Out. See, because I'm pretty old, so I'm talking about, we're talking about. This was the 70s when we would watch these shows,
right?
Because those shows originally came out in the 60s.
Yes. And see, we had a big fancy TV, but we weren't allowed to touch the TV. That was our dad's. So if we touched the TV, he'd get all pissed off.
We could watch whatever.
We didn't even have TVs in our bedrooms.
See, but I had neighbors that had color TV, so I can go over there.
Oh, fuck, we had color TV.
They also had Spider-Man. The Spider-Man cartoon was on, too. Did you ever see the Spider-Man cartoon?
Oh, I believe I have, yeah.
Spider-Man cartoon was great. So Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Dun 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 dun. Moving out, watch out! Here comes the Spider-Man.
Here comes the Spider-Man.
So I'm telling you, they were great days. Growing up was great.
Oh yeah. But
now, kids have their own TVs.
Yeah, phones.
Yeah, their own phones.
As a matter of fact, I don't even know what it's like to go to a payphone.
No. I'm so glad I hated those days with payphones.
Oh, yeah. I got in so much trouble with payphones.
Dude, I was a kid going to bars, hitting on women in a bar. And, sometimes you hit on one, you end up having a great night. Other times you hit on one, nothing. So then you got to call your friend with a benefit. You know what I mean? You always have somebody that you always know someone that's, that you can call.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would leave the bar and then I would have to pull up to a payphone. And I'd always try to find a payphone that I could pull up to and use without getting out of the car.
Yeah.
So you didn't want to get out of the car and stand.
Nope.
You'd get up there and put in your quarter and say, "Hey, you up?" And the girl would say, "Oh, well, yeah, no, but yeah, come on by." Then you'd go by your house and, go in, don't talk too much. And you go in, do your business, and then get the hell out. I never spend the night. They didn't watch.
I never got into that. No, I never.
Oh, you never had any booty calls?
No.
Oh yeah, so that's what you do. You'd always hook up with someone, and then, like some girls, you'd try to date, but there would be nothing there. There would be nothing. Like you just didn't have that. The dating thing, but the sex would be good or whatever, and and then the girl would say, "Well, just give me a call if you or I'd be like, "Well, what do you think if I just call you, sometimes?" Or they'd be cool or whatever, and so what you do is you'd have the numbers and you'd call them from a payphone and swing on by the house or their apartment, and you'd go by and. There'd be a booty call.
I know. My only calls were usually from the Christian County Jail or the Sangamon County Jail. Or, you need to come pick up your son.
No, I had there were girls that you would call to, just sort of swing on by.
Shit, no, I never had that. I still don't have that.
Really?
I've never had that. I've never had it.
Well, I haven't had it for a long time. But
well, you're married too. You've been married.
I'm saying that I had girls like that. But this was before cell phones, so I imagine it's a lot easier now. Like I'm sure that they still exist.
I've never hooked up with a woman,
Really?
and just been able to say, "Hey, what are you doing?" "Oh, nothing." "Well, come on over and we'll do it." And I've never. I've usually had to beg for it. Come on, please.
Well, it was someone that you. It was someone that you went out with before, and it just wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Well, it'd been my cousin.
No, it wasn't your cousin. It was No, it was.
My buddy's Aunt Carolyn was like that. I used to call her. I was like, "Are you drunk?" "Hey, come on over, Stevie."
Yeah, and she'd fuck you.
Well, that was Aunt Carolyn, though.
But I'm saying that there was a girl that I went out with, and we were friends and we had sex, but there wasn't any kind of, there was no love, there was no whatever. But we hooked up and it was nice, and the girl was like, "Well, just call me," And I was like, "How about I call you, whatever." And so we just had an arrangement.
Right.
To where she could call me if she'd had a need, or I would call her if I had a need, and you literally just swing by the house, have sex, and then you leave.
Huh.
Or she'd, call me, come by the apartment, and then leave. Yeah, it was just, but it was back in the days of payphones and landlines.
Huh.
I'm just saying that this was before cell phones, because by the time cell phones came out, I was married.
Right.
So I don't remember. I know that cell phones were out in the 80s because I had a cell phone to use.
Oh, yeah.
When I first worked in Springfield in 87, and I worked at YMG, they had a cell phone that I could use. And I met some girls that lived, they lived off of, where the hell did they live? I had some girls that I met that lived off of, let's see, you go north of Jefferson. North of Jefferson, you get to the same road that the hospitals are on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But it would be on the west side. And they lived over there, kind of cool. But I would call them from the station cell phone. Okay. Which was kind of cool. And then, I'd swing by in the YMG van. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the only time I used the cell phone. Because the rest of the time was always pay phones. And then I got married in 92, whatever. So, yeah. By the way, I'll be celebrating my 31st year marriage.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the end of this month.
Wow.
16 days. What do you think about that, huh?
31 years.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that nuts? It's nuts. So I never, so by the time cell phones were around, I've been married.
All right.
Of course, when I was single and in my 20s, it was literally I could pick up the phone at any time, use a payphone, call a girl, and she'd say, just come on by. And that would be instant sex.
Damn.
Now I'm married, and I could call my wife from wherever. No instant sex. No instance. No.
Not today.
All I'd hear is a fuck off on the other.
Are you crazy?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear stuff like that. That's what I get on the other end. God damn it. Yeah. Or she says, like Corey says, she says, I'm not in the mood. I'm just saying that girl that I called from the payphone.
Always in the mood.
Yeah, she was always in the mood. Mm-hmm. She'd be like, just come on by.
That's why I like to find somebody that's always in the mood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, my wife in the early years of marriage, my wife never, ever turned me down for sex. Ever. I loved those early years of marriage. Oh my God. Anybody who's been married a long time, anybody who's been married for a long time, remember those years when your wife never said no? Oh my God, it was the best years ever.
No.
It was the best years ever. It was, and that was probably for 20 some odd years. And then never let them say it, because it gets easier for them every time they say it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you just fuck like bunnies. Absolutely. Absolutely, Holly. That's what early years of marriage is like.
No.
Non-stop. Was great.
I was married, DA, and those stories didn't happen in my life. I was God. Oh God, not again.
Yeah. I never, ever, ever turned down sex, but then I want to say I turned it down. But I can't remember why. There was a reason. And I was just like, no, I was too tired or something. And then ever since then, it's like, shit, I should have never turned that down. But I can't remember why. I was sick or something happened, and I had to turn it down. You know what I mean? And then once I turned it down, I was like, oh, no, I'm screwed. Now it's going to be held against me. Damn. That's what I get for saying I was too tired or too sick or whatever happened. Damn it. Yeah. Corey says going home for a nooner. Oh, all the time. I used to get that all the time. You go to bed, honey, I can't sleep. Oh, yeah. Okay, sex. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? All that stuff. It was great. And then and I can't remember the reason. There was a reason I can't, I'm just, and then boom, all it took was once, and then the gates were opened. Ah, shit. This is what I get. This is what I get for this. And I can't remember what it was. It was, I don't know. Might have whacked it in the shower. Something happened. You know what I mean? Something happened. So I turned it down, and it was like, why did I do that?
I already whacked it in the shower. I
should have never turned it down, but I never wanted to admit that that's what happened. But there was a reason like that. And then turned it down. That gave her free access to turn it down too,
Oh,
yeah. That's what I get. I cost myself. Damn. What a dipshit. What a dumbass. Shit. Yeah, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, well. Yep. Yeah, so I don't remember, but ever since then, yeah. Irene says that I mentioned it on the show. Did I mention it on the show?
What's that?
Irene's saying that she remembers me talking about it before.
I don't know. I don't know if I remember it or not.
Yeah, because you should remember, Steve.
I should remember when you had sex?
No, you should remember the time that I turned it down. I must be talking about it. Damn. Shit.
Well, yeah, yeah. I don't think you're talking about that time when your wife had COVID.
No. Yeah, but I think there was a time I actually talked about when I said no.
Oh.
That's what changed stuff. Is when I said no is when that's when my wife started saying no. It's like when I said no, it's that's when it opened up the floodgates. The floodgates of no. Damn. That's what I
get. You better close those gates off. Or you're going to be
that's what I get for opening them. Yeah. That's what I get for opening them.
20 years with no sex.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh.
That's what you get. That's what you get. You can't ever say no. Don't ever get in that don't ever get in don't ever make that a thing.
Oh, no.
You get screwed. Crap. Oh, well. What can I say? Karen says, did you say, sorry, D, I'm so bloated and unsexy? No, that was not it. It was, I just can't remember what it was. There was a reason. There was a reason, and I can't, I don't know what happened. But oh, well. What can I say? Shit.
No, I didn't. I moved the chair. God damn. Son of a bitches. I don't.
That Steve just shit.
No, I didn't shit. I just moved a chair.
So that was your chair that made that noise?
Yes. I don't give a shit what you heard, Bubba. You fucking wrong. I knew when I shit. I was shitting last night during the stainless show or the smoke stainless show, and you motherfuckers didn't hear a single one.
Oh, boy.
I haven't farted today because I need to take it. I don't want to.
I've now got, my system is somehow, because my stomach is small, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I fill it up, and then it immediately goes into my intestines. You know what I mean? So where the stomach is not in my stomach as the food is
Right.
not in my stomach as long as it used to be. I don't know if that made me fatter or what, but
Well,
you know,
probably.
now it gets into my intestines pretty quick.
Right.
But for some reason, it's like I'm saving it all until right before I go to bed. And then
Oh,
right before
yeah.
I go to bed, I have to I gotta get up and go to the bathroom, right? And then I unload everything.
Yeah, but then you feel so much better, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I do right before I go to bed, but it used to be I would right after the show. Right after the show, I would go and unload. And then
Yeah.
I'd be better for the day.
Uh-huh.
But now it's been happening for the last I want to say for the last 5 or 6 days. It's right before I go to bed. I'm unloading everything. It'd be nice if I could unload right after the show, but I'm just not eating enough.
Yeah, you're not eating enough to unload in the morning now. You have to wait till after all you're done eating.
Yeah, it'd be nice to start having some pancakes or
Oh, I got pancakes. I got pancakes in
kind of good
the.
fattening food in the morning, you know.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, Corey says my poop schedule's off. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
But I do it, but literally right before bed is, you know, and it all comes out. And, oh my God, Steve, it's like a gigantic log.
Really?
I'll take a good picture of it for you.
Please do. Please do. I'll make sure I evaluate. Tyler sends me one all the time. Thank you, Tyler. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Gross son of a bitch.
You know. Yeah, because all I get is scrambled eggs for breakfast. But I'm wondering, I bet some crepes or pancakes or French toast. I bet something like that would be good.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Oh, waffles.
Ooh, a waffle.
Irene says that she made her husband English muffin with eggs, pepperoni, provolone, American cheese, and air fried tater tots. And then she obviously toasted the muffin with, well, obviously.
Oh,
See, I couldn't eat that much. I wish I could, but yeah, I could not eat that much.
sounds good, Irene.
Tyler says he sent a log pic to Christina.
Yeah, he did.
He says I sent a log pic to Steve, and I also sent one to Christina. Well, Christina's obviously too good to do the show today. I don't know what her deal is.
Oh, she is. She has new priorities now.
Yes.
And it's not this show. It's a little fire dwarf called Dan.
Are you thinking we should replace her? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Well, I'm just. Well, there you go, smoking that pot again, everybody. There he goes. Look at the fat underneath his chin. Good Lord. Shake your head. Watch that fat go. Look at that. Do you guys see that? Do you see that?
Look at this.
Are you showing us the fat underneath your arms? Do I look any smaller? I don't know.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Oh, really?
I'll tell you who else does. And I didn't say it last night. That's that fucking Jason. He really looks smaller.
Well, Jason's on those pills. Those pills are making him small. Fucker. Good for him. Cindy says she thinks I look smaller, but I don't know. I don't feel any smaller.
And especially in certain clothes that you wear. You know, that you don't normally see. You wear like that shirt you have on. It's a big baggy shirt.
Yeah.
So
it is.
yeah.
Organic.
So
Yeah, look at this.
Just imagine you were that big at one time.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
right.
telling. I'm just saying. It's just that's how much you lost.
Well, yeah. All I know. DA says Christina couldn't show up to the show, but will she be there for Stainless tonight? Maybe it's time to look for new hosts for Stainless. DA says Bubba and Corey.
Why not me?
Well, because you won't talk about yourself. We need
Oh, yeah.
a host of Stainless. The host of Stainless needs to be able to talk. And Dan and Christina can talk about you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so Dan just says Christina's not feeling well today.
Oh, boy.
Well, maybe she'll feel well for tomorrow, for tonight.
Oh, boy.
Maybe she's got COVID for like the 8th time.
Yeah.
Wouldn't shock me. Would you be shocked? Would you be shocked if she had COVID again?
Nope.
For the 3rd or 4th time?
Nope. I wouldn't be shocked at all.
I mean, I've had it twice.
This would be like her 6th time.
But think of it. I've had it twice, but neither times did I catch it on my own.
Right. Somebody brought it into the home.
My wife went to work and got it from one of her coworkers. And somehow then she came home and gave it to me because I had sex with her. And then the second time, my daughter went to St. Louis. She went to St. Louis and got it at a Battlehawks game and then brought it home to us.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. But
They just can't figure out, you don't go anywhere, so you don't catch it. You don't bring it back into the house.
No, I'm not the one. I'm not dirty like the other ones.
Yeah, they're the ones that fucking leaving the house and bringing it back.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm like me. I've never fucking had it. I don't go anywhere. I don't. People say, "Why don't you go?" Well, it's obvious why I don't go anywhere.
Yeah. Oh well. So they are telling people to not use those public cell phone chargers. You know what I mean?
Right.
You heard of those? Those public cell phone chargers?
Oh yeah.
That they
Oh
have,
yeah.
They have just put out there for
yeah, we got one with the doctor's office.
Yeah. So they're advising that people should not use those.
Oh, I didn't. I did.
The FBI is warning consumers about people doing juice jacking on public cell phone chargers. Don't use a cell phone charger at a mall or an airport because they say people are hijacking public chargers so they can infect your phone with malware or software that allows them to break into your phone. You know what I mean? So that's, when they get like celebrity, they get celebrity nudes and stuff. They said, the FBI said, that's how they're getting them. They're getting them from getting access to someone's phone through like public chargers and stuff.
Right.
So they're advising that people stop using them. Carry your own charger.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And number one, don't take nude photos of yourself.
Yeah, don't save them in your phone.
Who the fuck are these people that are, just...
Yeah, no kidding.
Who's taking nude photos of themselves?
Exactly. Who would do that? Who would stick their phone?
Stop doing that, you dipshits.
Yeah, who would stick the phone in their pants?
What kind of perverts? What kind of perverts are there that just can't stop taking nude photos of themselves? You know what I mean?
Right.
What is wrong with these people?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It is just ridiculous.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just crazy.
I would never do anything like that.
Well, I mean, I would advise people not do that. You perverts. Lori says Steve would.
No, Steve wouldn't.
Lori said Steve would take a photo of himself. Oh, look at that. Sydney says the guy who sits across from Ray does. Why are you taking pictures of your? Why are you taking naked pictures of yourself?
I know. I don't take him.
Oh boy.
I would never do. I
By
would
the
never
way,
do that.
I got a message from Dan that says you can let that effing asshat DA know there won't be a stainless tonight. Christina's legitimately sick with a sinus infection, and I have to work at the academy.
Ooh.
And tell DA to shove his smart ass comments up his ass. He says, I'm some with this show today. I think he meant done. Yeah, I think he meant done. He said, I'm some with this show today. So somebody must have been signing DA.
Oops. See, I'm
said-
not the only one that has
DA
a
says,
meltdown.
I just saw Dan's meltdown. Now we have two people on the show who have meltdown.
It says he's not a meltdown day for me, though.
Bubba Panda says, Steve and his fupa pick. Yeah, we know about Steve's fupa picks. Is your friend Lori? Is that your friend Lori that's in the chat room?
Yes.
I love Lori. She's awesome. Irene says, DA's job is to piss people off. Well, he's doing his job today. Steve, are you doing Stain tonight? Corey wants to know.
Oh, Steve has a date tonight.
Are you? Where you go? What are you doing? Are you taking her somewhere? Or?
No, I'm just meeting her.
Where are you meeting her at? Where you taking her to? Is she coming to your house? Are you going to hers? Or
No, we're just going to meet in public.
where are you going to meet?
I'm not sure yet.
Is it a McDonald's?
No, not McDonald's.
Where does she live?
Well, she will be in Sherman.
Oh, she doesn't live there, but she'll be in Sherman.
Yeah.
Well, you should meet at where's a place you could sit down at? What's gonna sit down?
I think she said Fairlane. They just remodeled, I heard. Fairlane Diner, which is right there.
Yeah. That pizza place my daughter's boyfriend works at is nice, but I don't think can you eat in there? I don't think you can eat in there. I think it's just pick up.
No, they just have walk in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fairlane Diner. That's it.
Oh, the Fairlane Diner. Well, there you go. You want me to tag along with you?
No.
You don't want me to go?
No, I prefer you didn't.
I thought, Lord, I thought she'd like to meet me.
Well, I'm sure she would. She probably has met you. I think she told me that she's been to pool parties before. She's older.
So she probably has met me.
And she, like I said, she used to be Mikey and Jody's neighbor.
Oh yeah.
So
I
she
might have met her, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be
And her best friend's husband works at Recon.
Oh, really?
Joey.
Oh, Denora, Joe,
yeah.
Denora, yeah.
Yeah.
Joe's the boy.
That's her best friend's husband.
Joe always wears shorts.
Oh, is he the one that always wears shorts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even in the winter. Dude, I'm not joking. Even in the winter, where it could be 20 degrees below zero, Joe's wearing shorts.
I would probably wear shorts.
I'll be damned. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, you could have a good time with her, Steve.
I hope so.
She looks kind of horny. Hope you don't embarrass yourself too bad. I hope.
Oh,
Please don't embarrass yourself.
I hope not. I hope not.
I do not want you to cost us another subscriber.
It wouldn't be the first time. It wouldn't be.
Everybody, do you know how many people that Steve has like? People start subscribing. People start subscribing to the show, and then Steve gets them to cancel. Oh, Jesus.
I don't get them to cancel. They make the choice.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
That's why I told us you didn't need to do that. I could get you one for free.
Oh, what? Oh, you are unbelievable. She might be one of the ones that breaks up with you and doesn't cancel her subscription. Let's hope. Let's hope that she doesn't cancel the subscription. You know what I mean?
She's not going to.
Hey, do you watch the show Succession?
No,
So,
but
yeah.
I've seen it advertised, and I've been thinking about it.
Dude, this last weekend, on Succession, holy shit. What a shocker. I mean, what a shocker. Oh, Jam. It was fantastic. I don't want to give it away, but in case there's someone who hasn't watched it yet. And
I've been really into Yellow Jackets.
oh, Yellow Jackets is.
Now I'm obsessed with it. I
I'm
have to watch it.
I'm a week
Oh,
behind.
you're a week behind?
I
Okay.
watched last week's. Did they explain the cannibalism?
Not yet.
I know a couple weeks ago there was cannibalism.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Not yet. Now they're saying that I'm not going to bet anyway.
Yeah, I'll have to watch last week.
Yeah, it was good though. It's good.
But it was my wife. My wife's the one who she got turned off by the cannibalism.
Oh, yeah.
Now she's like, I don't want to watch it. And I'm just like, oh fuck. Does this mean I get to watch it or not? Because I don't want to fucking watch it and have my wife decide she wants to watch it. You know what I mean? Or else, God forbid, I watch it and then she finds out I watched it without her. Oh my God. Then it's fucking, then it's fuck me. You know what I mean? So there's no way for me to win. It's one of those situations where
Oh, yeah. I know.
not win, so I just
That's why I luck out. Milk doesn't have too much to say on anything, so I can pretty much watch whatever I want, whenever I want.
But I'm saying that my wife and I we love to watch television together.
Right.
You know what I mean? Except the rules are unclear. And the rules change.
Oh,
But she's constantly changing the rules.
right. Yeah.
So for me, it's very confusing. You know what I mean? For me, it's very, very confusing.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't like to bring stuff up. You know what I mean? Yeah. So good luck with Lori. I hope you have a good
There's no luck involved. I think it's going to be great.
hope she lets you make out with her. Brush your teeth before. Make sure to brush that filth off your teeth.
Oh, I got a big scrub and shower later.
And Irene said, Lori, just so you know, Steve likes to turn women down for sex.
Irene, God damn. Irene, I've already had to explain you to Lori. And after whatever I did on Smoke Signal last night, I guess Lori was like, well, I don't know if we can go out. I don't want to make Irene mad. I said, Irene's married and lives in Georgia.
Irene's just a fan of Steve's.
Yeah.
Who's concerned for him. That's all it is.
Maybe I went too far last night on Stainless. I know we were talking about going to a drive-in movie, and somehow I was taking Irene to a drive-in, and I was going to feed her shrimp.
Yeah.
And she was going to get handsy with me. And so I'm like, come on, baby.
So you told Irene that you had a fantasy where you were going to take her to the movies?
No, Irene said she's never been to a drive-in movie.
Oh.
So,
by the way, Irene says, Steve, what are Lori's chances of getting in your pants?
We're not going to talk about that.
Just depends on what you order from the Fairline. You know, if you depends on what you order from Fairlane.
Exactly.
You know.
Oh, this is just our first face-to-face meet. We never met face-to-face. We just talked.
I hope that there's a connection. You guys like each other. I really do.
Let's see. I'm sure there is. There already is now.
But you are interested in pleasing a woman in all kinds of ways than just, you know, normal intercourse, right? You are willing to please a woman with your tongue and your fingers, or
yes,
whatever it takes.
Yes.
Do you have any dildos or anything?
Yes.
Oh, you have some.
Yes.
Or a vibrator or whatever.
I have a yeah.
Are you against using a vibrator on a woman?
No.
Are you against using a dildo on a woman or anything like that? Okay.
Nope.
So you'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
All right. Yeah, because Panda says Steve's a great guy and he deserves a good woman. Absolutely, Bubba Panda. Absolutely. Irene says Steve's a good guy. Yeah.
They only know one side of me, although Bubba knows two sides of me. So Bubba's been here.
Yeah. I have no idea what that means. It sounded dirty, but oh well. Yeah. Well, I think you're gonna have fun tonight. I hope you have fun tonight. She seems really nice. So
Yeah.
I already love her. I don't even know her, but I already love her. I think she's great. I really do. I think she's great. I love the fact that she's already a subscriber.
Oh yeah, yeah.
DA says Steve is a Central Illinois treasure, but then you know Dan, obviously Dan, because that's coming from DA, Dan's like probably feeling different about that.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Irene says her crazy meter isn't going off yet. I don't know what that means, but does she know about your rats?
Ooh.
Does Lori know about that?
I don't have rats.
Oh, she doesn't know. Okay, I got it, Steve. No rats, right?
Yes, Holly. I plan on getting that couch this weekend.
Yeah, you got to get that couch.
Yeah, well, I've already talked to Brady.
So you could actually sit on it. You know?
Yeah.
You're gonna have a date over at the house. You need a couch because
you
can start making out with her. And, you know.
Oh yeah. Then we go to the bedroom.
Yeah.
The bed. It doesn't usually use.
I don't know if I'd use that bed. That fucking cheap mail order mattress. Jesus.
I do need. Hey, you know, I'm working on it. She needs to get a new bed too. And I told her the best place to get a new bed is at Just Beds.
Go to Just Beds and drop our name. They'll take care of you.
Yeah,
I'm not joking around. Go to Just Beds at 3120 Montvale Drive and tell them you heard about it on the Morning Disaster. They'll give you a deal.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, I heard about you guys on the Morning Disaster. You gonna hook me up with a deal? And they'll say, yeah, all right, I'll give you so much, they'll give you so much off. We're not joking around. Just Beds is one of our sponsors. They are one of our sponsors. If you need a new bed, go in there and let them know that you heard about it on Morning Disaster. They'll set you up. They'll take care of you. Also, another one of our sponsors, Recon Text, where you can go by, and that's where our buddy Joe works. He'll be wearing his shorts and ready to detail your car. Recon Text Springfield over at 8th and Black. 8th and Black, Recon Text. Give them a call, 217-670-1132, and let them get you set up to take a look at your vehicle and get you the prices that you need for a detailing or maybe a coating or maybe anything else. Like, for example, I've said it before, my daughter didn't have a backup camera on her SUV. She wanted a backup camera put in, and we brought it there, and Joe put in a backup camera, and then he put in a radio that had a screen on it where you could see the backup camera, and then it also connects to her phone now, and it's got everything. I mean, it's got everything. I think she's got Sirius XM and
Dang.
a backup camera, and she doesn't use the regular radio because kids don't even know it. Kids don't use the radio.
Huh.
That's why I'm not in radio anymore. Kids want internet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But, anyway, my daughter got all that stuff put in from Recon Text. You can get stuff put in your car, too. It's Recon Text over there at 8th and Black. Those are our two sponsors that we love here on the show. All right, Steve.
Yeah.
What time is your date tonight or your meeting?
After 5.
Is it officially a date, or
I would assume it is.
are you calling it a date, or?
I think we're just calling it a meeting.
Oh, Lori says she's nervous now.
I be nervous. There's nothing to be nervous about.
Can she wear panties?
That's up to her.
Is this a panty-free date?
That's up to her. It's going to be a warm one, so she wants. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about going commando.
So you're saying you're saying that you might not wear any panties?
Yeah.
She is more than welcome to do the same.
Yeah.
All right, so Lori, this is a panty-free date. If you feel obliged, it's a panty-free date. Just want to let you know, Steve will be not wearing any. Irene says panties are always optional. Oh, I wish I could date again. Oh my God. Yeah. Lori says she asked what the plan was, and Steve just said meet. M-E-A-T. Yeah. Yeah. Just saying. Yep. Yeah. DA says she shouldn't be nervous. None of the other women were, and they are fine. He says, we hope we never saw them on the show again after they. No, here's my thing. Here's my thing with Steve and Lori. Lori seems fine. I love her. She's great. She's already a subscriber to the show. God bless her. God bless. Not only is she a subscriber, she was commenting last night on. She was commenting on the show last night. She was commenting on smoke signals and stuff. She said, "Who makes up these days? He's not right. LOL. Steve, I've got something you can have."
Oh,
look at that. Oh my goodness. That's what she said last night. Good Lord. I mean, look at that, Steve. Oh my God. Too bad you can't see those comments. Yeah. Lori says yes, but no one responded. That's because Jason and I are the only ones that can see them. So Steve couldn't see any of those comments. Rest of the comments, the best place to make them are in the chat room. For YouTube during Smoke Signals.
Oh, okay.
During the free shows, Facebook. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know. And DA says, Lori doesn't have to worry. She has tens of listeners here on the show. Give Steve hell if he isn't nice. Absolutely. Yeah, so she was commenting last night, but
oh shit!
But now you know where to comments in the chat room of either the YouTube or the Facebook page. Yeah. So now you comment away and have fun. God bless you, Lori. I'm so glad to have you on board. I just hope that Steve doesn't ruin it. So even if you don't hit it off, we want you to still,
of course,
be a subscriber to the show.
It'll all be fine. Oh, God, you guys have no confidence in me that I can pull this off. Corey says if I don't pull it off, he's gonna pull his subscription. God damn, no pressure.
I'm just saying, Steve. I mean, look at you've been with that. You were with that one girl. That's when you were still in Decatur.
Oh,
she left you for Beef House Barry.
I can't.
After the sex with her or whatever. Unbelievable.
I couldn't compete with Beef House Barry, no.
Well, Steve, I just want to give you a Florida man was arrested after police say he threw chicken wings at his date during an argument. All right? This man started throwing chicken wings.
Uh-oh.
He started throwing chicken wings at his date. When officers arrived, they said the victim was holding a baby. And the defendant and she had been arguing over the defendant having a lover. Oh, my God. The woman found out that the guy was hooking up with somebody else and then accused him of it, and the guy started throwing chicken wings at her. Some hit her on the shoulder and under the chin. Officers at the scene said they saw chicken wing sauce on the victim's chin, neck, and shoulder. The victim said she tried to get away from the defendant, but she was holding her baby, which made it harder to get away. When the victim did not open the door, the defendant is heard yelling, "I'm about to beat your fucking ass," and began violently banging on the door, which could be clearly heard on the audio recording. During questioning, the officer said that Robert Francis Audette, who was 39 years old, admitted to getting mad and throwing wings, but he said he did not intend to hit the victim. He also said he followed her into the room to get his cell phone. Police charged him with assault.
Assault
with a chicken wing. And then they booked him into the Sumter County Detention Center.
Really?
Yeah.
Throwing a chicken wing.
That's what he get for having his date end with chicken. So Steve, we don't want you to do that. Please do not throw chicken wings at Lori.
Oh, I won't waste food. I'm sorry.
Lori, you let me know if Steve throws chicken wings at you.
Maybe the bones, but I'll eat the meat first. Same way with a hamburger or anything. I'm not going to waste food.
Jason says, what a foul offense to be booked for. Thank you, Jason. That's what we needed. What a foul offense. Assault with a chicken wing. Oh, my God.
And I could see, if it had, really hot sauce on it.
With a saucy weapon.
If it had a hot sauce on it, it could be.
By the way,
Definitely.
Irene says, "Who goes on a date with a baby?"
Exactly. Who takes their baby on a date with her?
Well, I think the date was at her house,
Oh,
but it is weird. Who has a baby? Who has a baby? Who brings a baby? And was she holding the baby when he was throwing the chickens? When he was throwing the chicken wings?
yeah.
Oh my God. Was she using the baby as a shield?
Yeah.
You want one more story before we leave today?
Sure.
A man, a father of two, stunned onlookers as he engaged in the inappropriate act in broad daylight of masturbating. A tradesman was caught masturbating in broad daylight at a busy bus stop following a late night drinking session at his employer's house. Kip Perrin, 49 years old, has been charged with indecent exposure in public space after being seen pleasuring himself at around 7 a.m. Sunday morning. The father of two was sitting on the ground near the Rockdale train station in Sydney, Australia, when stunned passerbys spotted him and reported the incident to the police. The authorities were quick to respond, and as soon as Perrin saw them, he got up, dressed himself, and walked off. However, he later handed himself in after CCTV footage of the incident and a photo were released to the public to try and snare him. Further details about Perrin's obscene act emerged as he pleaded guilty in the Sutherland local court. According to court documents, Perrin told the officers he had spent Saturday night dining and drinking with colleagues from work and then continued partying at his boss's place until 2 a.m., where he decided to take a break at a bus stop on his way home. Then he removed his shorts, sat on the ground before masturbating for over an hour. Initially, he denied the accusations. But then when the police showed him CCTV footage of the incident, he said, "That's not me. I've never done that before, but oh, wait a minute, that is me."
Huh.
After reviewing the footage, the man pled guilty in court, and he'll be sentenced at a hearing on May 23rd. Oh, there you go.
Huh.
So the man was masturbating. Man was masturbating at the bus stop. Well, in some places, it's the only way to get a bus. You know? Yeah. So, Steve, tonight on your date, no masturbating.
Okay.
And don't throw chicken wings at her.
Okay. Definitely not.
Let's wrap it up today. All right. So tonight, no stainless with Dan and Christina because they're both under the weather, or Christina's under the weather. And Dan is sick of that smart-ass DA. In fact, he called DA a smart-ass and said he should shove his smart-ass comments up his ass. Yeah. Well, that sounds about... No.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. I'm sure a lot of people are sick of DA's comments. A lot of people are sick of them. That goddamn DA. All right. Good luck on your date tonight, Steve.
Oh,
Hope it goes good on your meet and greet.
Yeah.
With Lori. All right. Good luck to you, my friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, everybody. We'll let you go and talk to you again tomorrow morning around 8 o'clock. Have a great rest of your day. And so long, everybody. We're